So here's the story behind how Futurenaut Tees came about. In December of last year, I got laid off from my job as a technical support supervisor. After almost 2 months of not being able to find the right new job, I started researching other ways to make money. I watched all those videos from passive income and financial freedom YouTubers, and the only thing that stood out was print on demand. Now, I couldn't really see myself using their get-rich tactics of ripping off other people's ideas, taking advantage of designers on Fiverr, and bombarding social media with spam. So I decided to simply make it a creative endeavor more than anything and start designing the shirts I had ideas for in my head and see where things would go from there. I already had a little bit of a background in graphics design and digital art because I studied digital media at Full Sail in Central Florida 15 years ago. The intent was to get into the video game industry, but I got so burned out that I went a little crazy, never pursued anything related to it, ended up getting into technical support instead. So, almost 15 years later, I found myself trying to remember everything I'd learned and apply it to this new idea. I'd come up with the name Futurenaut many years ago just because I liked the idea that went along with it of someone traveling to or from the future. It's actually the name I've been using on eBay already for over a decade, so when it came time to come up with a name for this new company, Futurenaut Tees it was. After looking into places like Merch by Amazon, Redbubble, and Teespring, I decided I wanted to start out with something I had more control over. The two main standalone print-on-demand options are Printful and Printify. After comparing what they both had to offer, I decided to go with Printful because I liked their product selection better, and they seemed to offer more in the way of integration with other websites. Etsy seemed like the best place to start selling my items, so I created a shop and integrated my Printful account with it so I could start offering products for sale. Futurenaut Tees was officially launched on February 7th, 2020. At first, I started coming up with really simple designs that were just quotes I liked or puns based on The Witcher or Aliens. Then, as various good habits and techniques I learned at Full Sail started coming back to me, I started getting more ambitious with my designs. I became addicted to creating. Before I knew it, I was making 3 to 6 designs a day. That first week, I churned out around 40 designs. Remember, I was still unemployed, so I had plenty of time on my hands. Since I wanted to give people the option of choosing between a regular shirt or a premium shirt, that meant creating listings for around 80 products on my Etsy shop just in that first week. Wow, you're still here? Well, hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. At this point, you're probably wondering, did I actually make any sales that first week? And the answer is actually yes. 4, in fact. A former co-worker bought 1 shirt, and then the other 3 were all members of the awesome Morrowind community. I have this artist, whose name I can't pronounce, to thank for those, as it was her beautiful Silt Strider illustration that she gave me permission to use as the basis for this design. And that wraps up the story of Futurenaut Tees' creation and first week in business. Please make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell so you get notified of the next episode, where I'll be talking about the jam-packed second week that includes logo revision, expansion, social networking, marketing, and learning about the dreaded semi-transparent pixels. See you next time.